No one likes to create a stir like Red or Dead. This season, the admittedly un-PC design team set their sights on the French government with a futuristic protest of France's nuclear testing in the Pacific. Some critics protested the Red or Dead show, claiming they'd gone too far, substituting theater for talent.
I mean, we always try to do our shows as some kind of performance as well, and to tell a story rather than just... The clothes are obviously the most important thing, but we like to liven it up with almost like a West End theatre. You know, the show started off with like the underworld section with the self-mutilation and the graffiti print and the body painting, and like a tribe of men who are disenchanted and roaming the streets. Then we go on to, you know, the women who've had their television taken away from them. You know, they're living in the high-rise council estates, living in the tenements and the tower blocks, reenacting everything they've seen. You know, they've got no time. They've got all the time in the world to do nasty things. You know, and it's just a vision of what could happen. And then we had our jokey bit, which is like the English abroad, that kind, the Rita Sue and Bob Two and the stonewashed denim, and people who still want to have a good time throughout all the problems. Then we went into the avant-garde section, which they're supposed to be the police of the future and the authoritarianism. And then finally going into the gypsies, and they're the magpies collecting from the street, and finally into the alpha people, the people who've still got money and still dressing beautifully. So it told a story, but above all that, it told a story about how women in the 90s and going into the millennium can dress any way they want to do. They don't have to wear a skirt at a certain length, or they don't have to have their hair in a certain way.
The unabashed style of Red or Dead.